Hi class, this is my lesson plan, Madison Wilkes, if you guys can't really see me. My clicker doesn't work, so I'll be walking back and forth to the computer to change my projection slides. Thank you, technology. This lesson is based on classification, and usually when you do classification, you usually do it at kind of the first part of the unit, so this is kind of a beginning lesson plan. Either way, I guess let's begin. So, welcome to class, everybody. Your homework is listed, and you guys should be writing this down in your planner. I will be passing this out to you guys. It's due next time in class, and today we're just going to be covering classifications and the beginning of it. And I don't know how much of you guys know about classification. You guys should have had to touch on it in 7th grade with your basic biology, but if not, this is just kind of, hopefully, a review for everybody. But we are going to start off with a project, and with this project, I'm going to give you pictures. I'll show you them here in a bit, and you guys are going to have a big poster board. And what I want you to do is, you guys just need to organize it, however you feel like. It's totally up to you. Just do what you need. I have a couple of examples for you guys, because very broad, very confusing, so let me give you guys a couple of examples of what I would like you guys to do. So here's one example. Basically starting off very broad and going down, making it more specific as you go. Okay, one more example. Two more, sorry. And here's another one, grouping them and how they do that. Sometimes you guys could try to make them fit in both areas if you guys would like. This person did not, but it still works. You guys do whatever you feel like. And one more example. Last example, hopefully you guys are getting the hint of what I want you guys to do. Again, starting off broad, going specific, do what you want. I'll show you the pictures that you guys are going to be doing, and yeah. Here are example pictures of what you guys will be having, and they're already pre-cut, and you guys just need to try to organize them and try to classify them. So here I'm passing out your paper. You guys are working on it for about 5 to 7 minutes. Hallelujah. And 5 to 7 minutes are just about up. And yay. So time's up. Hopefully I want you guys to share your work or share your posters with people in your group. At your table. Away. Yeah. So I will be asking you, so what did we just do? And you guys need to say back to me, we all classified. Hallelujah. So, in scientific words, classification actually has a scientific name known as taxonomy. And it is basically classifying things, organizing things. So, why do we classify? You guys would all say back, because we like to have things specified, we like things organized. And one of the main reasons is really why this came about is because of common names. So we did not have confusion from one place to another. And this is one example. Here in North America, corn on the cob, we like to eat it. In Europe, corn is like more of a grain, a wheat. So, and then we have one more example. And another example is bear. So if you say bear here in North America, you think of a good old big old black bear, Yogi bear, everybody like that. If you say bear in Australia, a lot of times they like to think of koala bears. So very, very different organisms. So if you were to say bear here, you'd think that. But if you ask somebody over in Australia bear, they're thinking koala bear, and they'd be going, you don't have koala bears in North America. What are you talking about? So, to deal with this confusion, we came up with this scientific name. With this scientific name, it gives it so that no two organisms have the same name. They are very specific to that organism. And that will deal with confusion. So, and that leads us to Carlos Linnaeus. And he is known as the father of taxonomy because he came up with this binomial name that is accepted worldwide. It is based off of the Latin name. So, every binomial means two names. So you have a genus and a species. So, Homo sapien, two names. So, with binomial naming, we have the genus and we have the species. So, like I already stated earlier, Homo sapien. Homo is the genus, species is the sapien. So, with the first word, the genus word, it is always, always, always capitalized. The species name is not capitalized. So, when we put these two words together, it becomes known as the scientific name. When you type it, it should be in italicized. If you handwrite it, because it's hard to tell if it's italicized or not, you always underline it. And it's just a common rule, so that way you're not confused, and it's just what it is. So, which scientific name is written correctly? You guys would want to say number 3, Canis lupus. It's italicized because it's typed. Genus is capitalized. Lupus, the species, is not. And that leads us into taxonomic levels. So we like to organize and group things. We are going off of our book, and in our book there are 8 taxonomic levels. And they are domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. It goes from very broad to very narrow. And it'll make more sense as we go into it, but that will be for tomorrow and other lesson plans. You guys need to memorize this for your test. It's just something. It's a very big hint for a test. There are mnemonic devices that can help you. And so like one of them, determined kangaroos play cards on fat green snakes. Dreadful King Phillips can only find his green slippers. If these mnemonic devices don't work for you, get online, Google mnemonic devices. And it will come up with a whole list, like so many people. But the main point of these taxonomic levels is going from broad to more specific. And I'll show you an example. And this example is in your book. So from your book, they tried to just show the species of the squirrel and how it starts out very, very broad, starting in the domain Eukarya, and they show a whole bunch of pictures of other organisms that are in the domain Eukarya, and they work its way down to being very specific to where there is only one organism in the species, because there is only one species of this squirrel. And it looks like it is a gray squirrel. Alright. Well, we are running out of time, so we will start off with domain next time. Please don't forget about your homework. You guys, of course, need to answer your question before we leave class, and that would be, so of the binomial name, which name is capitalized? Genuses. Yay! And one more question. Carlos Linnaeus is known as the father of taxonomy. And don't forget about your homework, and have a nice day, class.